Daddy Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Please welcome your defending AFC West champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
On the visiting sideline, there is the Bengals head coach. He's got his guys playing well here in September, 3-0 to start the season. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Here we go. On a carry here for Brown. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Ashton Jelani that time, able to bring him down.
Brings up second and
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
brings up second and
Here we go.
10.
Throwing is Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First reception for the NFL leader in that category here in the opening month of the season. And it's a first down. On the ground, it's Brown. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. That his second TD catch of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Chiefs nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready now for their second drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
At the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And, Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule. The ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail,
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Stonehouse in punt formation.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
the offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Chiefs offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. 1st down now. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
out of the gun. Here's Mahomes. He'll step up and run. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
14 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver.
It's 2nd down and 10.
It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
For the Chiefs field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
Butler's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board just before halftime.
And this is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's the Raiders quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Raiders get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the LA Chargers. And this is Rocket Sanders. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Chargers are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara, the 49ers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Brandon Ayuk. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Niners get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This field in at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Mahomes quickly out to right. He's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes on first down. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's going to be 3rd down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He's to the 15, and he will score. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. His 6th touchdown now for the season. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Mahomes going to look to run with this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Right side, caught by Wiley. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a
Third
gain
and
of 6.
2. Here we go.
Third and 2.
Mahomes back. He's got it, and he finds Worthy. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Chiefs first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
Second and 2.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
180!
Here's Mahomes. Short throw caught by the tight end, Gray. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 23, here's second and 5. Gray is the motion man here. That's into the hands of Worthy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll run the sneak. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his man ground. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he will score! De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, KC. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside pick. He's to the 40.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Bengals offense about ready to take over once more. And it's looking like 4-0 might be in the car. Looking to finish off a perfect September as they're going to start this drive. First and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Chiefs' 37-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
The throw is Burrow. A quick slam taken by Chase. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Got his man at the 6. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Got 80, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow working in the pistol. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Mahomes. This one. A deep shot for Rice. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10.
To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Hey, 43, 15. High down these two.
Gray is the motion man here. He's got room at the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
Chiefs 17.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. That's complete to all the tight ends. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This is going to be a 50, and this is blocked. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, good night from Kansas City.
One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in KC, the Chiefs at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. They're going to get it out to him on the right side and then watch him do the rest. Whoa, is he fun to watch. And that's a 61-yard touchdown grab. The Bengals are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Brandon Ayuk. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's DeAndre Swift. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bears find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. So that'll do it for us. 1 month of the season is in the books, and it will only get better from here. Until next week, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from EA Sports.